Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's pulling down just across the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. And the single back takes the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Second down play coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Hits into space at the 50. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The ball is loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
It's another good job here by this defense, and I think all the build-up and hype of the national championship, they really felt challenged. And right now, they're winning the line of scrimmage. They've gotten this offense to a third down situation. Let's see if they can get off the field here to start the game.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. And he scores. Touchdown, Georgia. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at...
The 15.
That's where the offense will take over. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. But the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Going to try to use his legs here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense operating from the pistol. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
It's third down for the offense. Can he make it to the marker? The first down pickup tackle at the 45.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pulls it in. It's Freeman. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 6th play of the drive coming up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They go with a direct snap. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He eludes the rush. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Snags the quick throw. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket now. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender who throws the interception.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Caught right near the sideline.
Whoa, what are y'all doing?
And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. They're going to run it. Finds room at the 30. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Can he reach the end zone? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, he pulled free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And they tack on the extra point. With that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This quarterback on fire today.
Man, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The PAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Auburn. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. He's going to pull it down and run. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
First down and 10 now. Makes a quick catch. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Now it's second down here. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Can he get there on the ground? Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other. The defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Here's the second down play. Here comes a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab made by the tight end. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The Bulldogs will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on fourth down, come up with the conversion, keep those sticks moving.
We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Almost a business decision here by the ball carrier. Nothing at all. So instead of lowering his shoulder to take on the defense, just kind of makes his way out of bounds for a short loss.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Tried to loft it in there, but it's incomplete. The drive that just won't end, it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
And it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. And
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Dogs. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring ride.
And think about this. This is the national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Receiver in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Press coverage now from the secondary. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he'll just get rid of it. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Gets made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to chuck it again. The receiver makes the grab. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And now the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Tigers! That puts them on top in the 2nd half. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution. The championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game. They keep moving right down the field for a touchdown.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
They'll run it here. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keeping it on the ground here.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass falls incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Gain sets up a 3rd down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Here's a great example of the back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
He hands it to the back. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call. Just keep working that clock.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught on the outside. It's Freeman. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Checks this down to the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it. A fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. Touchdown, Auburn. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. The ball moves to the 47.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it again. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple of scores. They just didn't execute.
The Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up for this offense. Same tailback, another carry. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Trying to find room. It's Freeman. Stuck right there at the line. No gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. And they put together something here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. 1st and 10 play coming up. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, look out, the football is free. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Tigers. The defense adds 6 points. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game. Up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
First down here for this offense. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Auburn Tigers.